So here's one that's come up with a client recently, in that they want to build a user experience on a phone which has to be very slick. It has to be very kind of delightful to use, lots of kind of drag and drop and moving things around and buttery smooth graphics, etc., etc. And the instinct has been, well, we can't do that on the web because the web is not good at that sort of thing. We need to do it native because native is good at that sort of thing. And you think, is that necessarily a true thing to say? And one of the things that I was thinking about when it came into this, is going to be a relatively geeky post, we'll try and make it less geeky, is that the technologies that we use to build web experiences have been around way longer than people think, but also they've been under active development for these sort of modalities for longer than the other things have been around, right? So one of the key technologies which is used in web development is CSS, and that was first proposed in 1994. It was practical to use in 97, 98. So that's 10 years before iOS and 10 years before, or 9 years before Android. Sorry, 11 years before Android. So is it necessarily true to say that web technologies can't do what native technologies can do? To an extent, the proof of the pudding is in the eating, but I think it has to be considered that these technologies have been used in these modalities for longer, that you probably are able to do more in web technologies rather than knee-jerking to native. And the reason why this is important is that not knee-jerking necessarily, investing in native is very expensive, especially for a startup. So if you are a business which is looking to cover a lot of ground, bedding yourself in and having a native-only strategy from the start can really hurt you. And it's kind of like, how much of the baby is being thrown out with the bathwater if you automatically say, actually, web technologies can't deliver the experience that we want to deliver.